Ace family, what's going on?
Hopefully we can come together and find our biological grandfather for our dad. Got an influx of DMs telling us to Google each other.
That's what I'm known for. Catherine's ex-husband. Damn.
Tell him who you possibly could get tattooed by.
I never.
Catherine's boyfriend was gonna tattoo him. Who is Austin dating?
Oh God.
It's so confusing. What's an absolute? I just can't do it.
Probably a BBL.
Don't you fucking disrespect.
Oh no, not like that.
Don't
bro.
you
I just want you to know that
disrespect-
does not come to my mind when I say BBL. Welcome back to the Outside Voices Podcast, episode 9.
We're almost to episode 10.
Wow.
That sounds crazy.
That's an accomplishment, y'all.
So first off, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have you gotten used to re-saying that shit?
Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Ace family. How you say it? Say it.
Hey, Ace family.
Oh shit! Don't ever do that again.
What's going on?
I never forget.
Now my thing is good morning Snapchat.
That's what you said? You were too old to be saying that.
No, they love that.
I ain't gonna lie. You know when you were like the most lit, where I was like, you're really lit. You remember at the Ace family game, the basketball game, when you said the was?
Yeah,
and everybody shouted that shit?
Yeah, exactly. Talking about I'm old for that.
No, you're goated. You're goated. That's like goes down in even the Ace family game in general is probably one of the best social media things that ever happened. Was there anything even close to that?
I appreciate that. I mean, the boxing match was pretty crazy.
No, I'm saying like any other person besides obviously Mr. Beast is going crazy, but besides that, no, huh?
Like as far as events?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
no, I don't think so.
20,000 seats being
Sold
sold out
out?
at Staples Center?
Twice.
Oh,
No, because one you did. Where
what was
that?
at USC?
Was that
That
one
was
with Chris?
12. That was 13,000. No, that was by ourselves.
Okay.
That was with Rice Gum.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Rice. I forgot about Rice.
And then we did Staples Center with Chris.
With Chris, that shit was lit. Both times were lit.
Appreciate that.
All right, guys, let's just talk about the last episode, for a second. First off, as always, thank you guys for tuning in. And as you guys know, you guys were there. The last episode was pretty emotional for us and pretty emotional for our father. And in the episode, the big thing that is still going on and you guys are all talking about it and everyone's buzzing about is obviously our biological grandfather. And first off, hold on real quick. It's fucking raining in the back, and if you guys already noticed, we should have brought this up at the beginning. We moved our set. Our set was back there. Now we're under the roof because it's literally raining.
It's working out perfect because he was talking about, why don't we just go inside? I was like, nah, we got to keep the outside vibe going. So thank goodness we have this over our head, and
Thank
we
God.
kept the vibes going. So we
Get
made
the
it
vibes
work.
on. Okay.
So to continue what you said,
Go ahead.
I first want to say thank you guys so much for not only tuning in and supporting, but also being the private investigators that you guys are, because you guys have been really searching for my dad's potential father.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, please watch the last episode. But basically, our dad never knew his biological dad, and he could still be somewhere out there. And we basically called upon you guys to help us locate him, right?
Yes.
So go ahead.
So
Well,
so far, you guys.
Before you say that, let me say one thing. Before you say that, because what you're about to say is crucial. But I just want to say one thing is that, like, obviously we're talking about it on the pod and we're asking for your guys' help. But on a serious note, like, I don't ever want it to come off as like a joke or anything, because it's something that like our dad really like has dealt with for his whole life. Like, it randomly would come up every 3 years, and he basically let us know how serious it is, and I can tell like it's been on his heart for a minute. So therefore, if we really can come together and actually find this guy, it would do wonders for him, and it would honestly change the dynamic of our family. Like, we would have a whole different side of the family we never even knew.
I agree.
So go ahead, what you're saying?
So far, you guys have brought a few potential leads,
I got the pick.
but there has been one that has been the closest yet.
And what do you mean by closest?
Meaning that this person has matched up with all of the details that my pops is aware of.
But not only the details.
The face has some similarities. The smile for sure. He's fit. The age fits. The area of living fits. He went to the military. He has other kids. And it seems like he likes white women.
What the fuck?
Because of his... You see that?
Hold on.
Ray pulled up everything.
You guys know that, like, I called... Well, me and Sophia called him.
Yeah, I heard about it.
We found his number and left him a message.
Yeah.
We have not got one back, but we don't know why. Maybe he's gotten hella hit-ups. I don't know what it is, but...
I don't know. When you first told me that...
Can I show a picture of him?
Yeah, but hold up. When you first told me that you were reaching out to him and he wasn't getting back to you, first thought was he doesn't want to be known. And he does not want to know where Pops is at. That's just my opinion. If anybody has been gone that long out of their kid's life, you kind of want to stay gone.
50-something years?
Because to come back 50 years later, it just looks off.
It looks crazy.
Exactly.
It's like a conversation that you were just... For him, it's a conversation that he's so dreading to have.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I think that...
It's crazy.
No, I'm going to be honest, bro. I really think that he saw the podcast. And people have been blowing him up. And he's somewhat scared right now. I really feel like that. Because I feel like it could be. Because think about it. If it wasn't, he would just say, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not the guy.
True.
Right, though?
And
it's easy for him just to shut it down and be like, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm not his father. Like, I hope he finds his real father, but I'm not him.
That's true.
Think about it.
But it's crazy because he can say that anyways.
He could still say that. Yeah.
Ray, what camera can I go to for this picture?
Let me see it again.
You want to take it up there?
That's crazy. Yeah.
I'll take it up there.
His nose and his smile.
Take it up there so they can take a gander at it.
Damn. Let me look at you. Damn, low key.
I got the nose.
That's what I'm saying.
I got the nose. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm trying to say. Which camera?
Guys, it's pretty, honestly, it is kind of crazy. I would love for this guy to shut it down, though, if he really is not, obviously, because I don't want to be, like, on a guy's neck and harassing him for no reason. But, again, just to close out this part, this segment, please keep helping, because you guys have honestly got us to this point. You guys have gave us crucial information. I've obviously gotten, I don't know if you, but I've gotten like hundreds of DMs, but I've gotten at least 100 DMs of people that were straight lying to me.
Yeah.
That were lying crazy.
Yeah.
I got a DM from someone saying, hi, I'm your grandpa.
No, I have a DM that said I'm him and he was black.
That's so disrespectful to our dad. Is crazy.
That's crazy.
That is insane. But again,
he said I'm him and he was a black man.
That's fucked up. That's
crazy.
No, I had someone respond. I had someone who said, like, gave all this super realistic information where I'm like, oh shit. And it was like, please DM me for more. Like, I have more stuff to say, whatever. I DM'd, got my ass, because what she said is, just kidding.
I got your number.
I love you guys. I've watched you guys for so long, but I hope you find them.
Did you give her the number to call?
No, but I DM back like, really hey, I appreciate it so much. Like, thank you so much for helping us. Yeah. Please send me all you have. She's like, unfortunately, I was just joking.
And I got you to respond to me.
And and she just wanted to talk, basically. And that was pretty messed up. But for the people who legitimately have been helping and been sending information with not trying to get a hit back from anybody, but really trying to help, appreciate you and thank you. I know our family appreciates it, and hopefully we can come together and find our biological grandfather for our dad and his sake.
And our father really appreciates it too. Like, he kept saying, like, damn, like, people are really looking for me. Like, he was actually genuinely happy.
He was.
So again, guys, you are doing some good things for us. Just know that. Like, and it's crazy because going into the podcast, the episode with Pops, like, we weren't really thinking of people were gonna like look for him
in a serious way.
It was just the story that we wanted to share because it's been always so important to our father.
Yeah.
So again, thank you guys.
Going into DMs, we've gotten an influx of DMs telling us to Google each other, or Google ourselves. So we're gonna go ahead and do that.
Why are they saying that?
I don't know. I'll go ahead and Google me first.
I've never done it, by the way.
So Google, I'm gonna go to don't just type it in the Safari. Go to google.com and then type in your name. Okay, first.
What the fuck?
For,
Nah, hold up.
First, oh wait,
They got me
no.
fucked
First
up.
off, mine says Landon McBroom, Austin McBroom's little brother. What's even crazier.
True.
No. But what's even crazier? It's a picture of you. It's not even me.
They did you dirty. They did you so dirty.
And so it's not even a picture of me. It's crazy.
They don't even know what you look like. You want to see mine?
That's so crazy.
You want to see mine?
Okay, go ahead.
They did me dirty too.
Okay, go ahead.
And whoever is writing this up for sure is a hater. For sure.
Okay.
You know they're a hater if they left this message on there.
Catherine Paya's ex-husband.
Yes. Catherine's ex-husband? Out of anything you could have put, you put ex-husband on there.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm known for? Catherine's ex-husband? Damn.
Hey, I'm known as your brother, so hey, I'm here with you. They want us to do net worth as well. First off, it says
Come on. First of all, hold up. If anybody watching the podcast that works for Google, please, from the bottom of our hearts, can you please adjust it? Please. We would really appreciate it. Or reach out. We can have a conversation about what we would like on there. I mean, I could think of some other things that you could put, okay? I mean, I'd just be happy with father. You can just put father on there for me. I'll be good.
So hold on. Go to. Didn't you have the National Today on yours?
National Today on the.
Yes.
No,
So
it
mine
just says my age.
So okay, let's just do net worth now. So well, first off, mine says okay. Here's a
I
picture.
have hold on. I have YouTuber, basketball player. Okay.
Okay, mine says YouTube star.
Okay.
Okay, even though I've been on YouTube in a long time. Some facts about mine is full name Landon McBroom, birth date. There's too many Fed talk here, but it says my height is 5'8".
Damn.
That's cap. I'm 6 foot. 6 foot with shoes on for sure. You ain't gonna see me without shoes on. So I'm around 6 foot. It says my net.
What? What's your net worth?
I'm locking my phone, gang.
What's your net worth?
This shit said 200K.
Oh, shit. Didn't you spend that the other day buying a new car?
200K is so crazy.
200K? Where do they get these numbers from?
200K?
You want to hear mine? At least mine's a little higher.
What?
My shit say 2 million.
That's decent. Incorrect, but decent. 200K is crazy.
2 million. It says an American social media personality and basketball player who has a net worth of 2 million.
Who do we got to talk to? 200K is crazy. 200K is one of my cars is 200K. That sounds so crazy.
2 million is crazy.
2 million is very crazy.
You're doing 2 million on the pod alone.
I don't even want to talk about it, but first off, I'm your little brother. I'm 5'8", and I'm worth 200K.
Hold on. Let me see. Let's see what Catherine's net worth is. If they put hers more than mine.
Oh, no.
Okay. They put ours the same. Makes sense. That's how you know it's just off and no one knows what they're talking about when they just put us
But
the
the
same.
200K for mine, who put that? How'd you calculate that and how you put that? The 200K is crazy. Where'd you even think of that? You might as well put nothing. You put 200K is just so disrespectful. It's crazy.
Holy shit. You shouldn't even have a net worth if your shit's 200K.
200K is like, yeah, you don't qualify unless you're at least a 1M.
Yeah, you literally just bought a new car.
I did.
Speaking of 200K, how much was that car?
400K.
400K.
408K.
And what kind of Porsche was it?
It's a Porsche. It's a GT3 RS 2025. One of my dream cars. I had to have it, and it's a great spec. And
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even like Porsches, but your shit is fire.
that's what most people say. I mean, I felt that way about Porsche for a long time, but when I saw the new model, because there's an older model of that GT3 RS, but when they came out with the new one, I always really liked it. But then the Porsche community just grew on me, and I just had to pick it up. So picked it up, had it dropped off, straight to the shop, already doing my modifications. You guys already know how it is. I spent half of my net worth on modifications.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I spent literally half of my net worth on modifications that are happening right now.
So how long does that process take? When will the car be officially done?
It'll be about 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks, and then I'm
Okay,
good to
so
go.
what's that like? Just say end of February.
End of February, I should have my car done. It came. The spec is black on blue, but
So like, what was this car for? Was it like a gift to yourself? Was it a early or late Christmas gift? Early birthday gift? Or what was it?
it was honestly spontaneous.
Really?
It just was something. Well, you guys know, like, obviously I love cars, and there's a lot of, like, everybody spends their money on certain things.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have dumb purchases. But if something makes you genuinely happy, is it a dumb purchase?
Right.
Because everybody knows cars are not assets, obviously.
Right.
They're not going to make your money back. You're not on any of these things. But especially when you spend money in your cars like we do, you know that it's just because you like it and that you enjoy it.
Okay. Speaking of, I look at cars a little different.
Okay. What do you?
Even though I feel like it could be an investment. Could be an investment. The reason why I say could be an investment is because when you have a certain type of car, meaning supercars, you are now in this realm around people with money, right? Which gives you
Amen.
opportunities to connect with people and to get more opportunities, right?
Yes.
So when you have a car like yourself, you now are going on these drives, weekly drives, right? When you get in this car community. And typically when you have these cars, you have money, and everyone gets together and talks about potential opportunities together. Because when I had my orange Lambo, had it for a few years.
Do you want to talk about?
And I made the money that I bought with that car, the money I spent on that car, I made it back and some from the relationships over the 3 years that I had the car.
Well, I mean, I believe you. So talking about that, do you want to talk about
What?
You just randomly brought up my new car. I wasn't even going to talk about it. So do you want to talk? Do you have something that you'd like to say?
Not yet. Just know I got myself an early birthday gift. Birthday's coming up in May.
January, February, March, April, 4 months early.
Yeah, I just got it. It's also in the shop getting worked on. Mine should be done, not 3 weeks, but maybe in a week or two.
So what are they talking about? You a bike, a scooter? What are you talking about?
It's a new car. It's a new car.
Oh, Austin McBroom got a new car.
Yeah.
So the hard work's paying off.
All I'm going to say is that I thought that the orange Lamborghini was my favorite car of all time. This one might be neck and neck with that. Yeah. Yeah. And that's hard for me to say because, like, the Lamborghini was my first supercar.
Mm-hmm.
Once I got that Lamborghini, I think I had every car since then.
Right.
I've experienced a lot of cars since the Lamborghini. Lamborghini opened up the door for me to experience other nice cars.
Well, talking about what you said about connections, the first supercar I had was the McLaren, the 720S.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I ever went to, like, car drives and meets,
Yeah.
and we were going on drives a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for sure the most amount of people that had things going for themselves.
Yeah.
Like buku bread.
Yep.
I'm talking like they wouldn't even talk to me if they knew what my net worth was on Google type of bread. Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously that's my goal, is to get back into that community and be a part of those people who just are like-minded and got, stuff going on.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it's also like a getaway for yourself to enjoy yourself for an hour, 2 hours, and get to like appreciate, what you've earned.
Oh my God. The vibe of driving. That's why I can't live in like somewhere like New York, because I love driving.
Yeah.
And this dude is the craziest.
Okay, chill out.
Like, I'll give it, like, I rarely call people a good driver.
Chill out.
Rarely. I know I'm a great driver, but I'm also like a real calculated driver.
And I'm not.
He's a great driver, but he's a sketchy driver.
They should have put me on the Fast and the Furious.
Ray.
Stop playing with me.
Ray.
Stop playing with me.
Is
By the way,
sketchy or not?
Hey, YouTube is now like a Disney Channel, so we gotta they might ding me.
It could be on a track. It could be on a track. It could be a video game.
Okay,
it could be
thank you.
whatever.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Just
But
know.
I'm talking sketchy. I'm talking people grabbing.
Chill out.
Looking like
I'm
that.
for sure the best driver you guys have ever seen.
You're up there for sure. I don't know if there's many people that.
So now that we both have new whips,
Mm-hmm.
we get to go driving, and we're gonna take them along with us on this journey, right? Because I seen the other day, I was answering questions on Snapchat, and a bunch of my guy supporters were like, "Bro, can you please give us a car tour? Can you please take us on your car drives? Like, dudes love cars.
Oh, love cars.
And I forget.
A lot of girls love cars too.
I forget because last year, I've been pretty private with basically
belongings.
Yeah.
You didn't even know you had a house.
Exactly. I've been pretty private with my life. And so I think this year I'll start opening up a little more, sharing with you guys, because I got to start showing my guy supporters more love, you know?
I mean, same. But my goal is I would love, like, if we can form some type of, like, car community.
Yeah.
With other people in the space, other people just in the car world in general. Like, I always one of my goals and dreams if we can have, like, a car club. Not in a corny way, but, like, in a car situation where, you know, we go on drives, we have dinners, we do this, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so you got a Porsche. You had a Lambo. You have
the Maybach, the
Maybach,
Escalade, the Hellcat.
You got like 6 cars, my brother.
Yeah.
And you had a McLaren. You've had a lot of expensive cars.
So
what was your first car? Let's start there.
My first car was a 2013 Camaro.
Damn, that was your first. You're spoiled as hell. You were spoiled as shit.
You were there, so you saw that. My first car was a 2013 V6 Camaro. Okay.
How many people can say that? You want to know what my first car was?
I know what your first car was.
What was it?
It was a Toyota Camry.
I had a Toyota Camry.
And that shit was lit on
That shit was fly. I ain't gonna
that
lie.
shit had the
I was
best
whipping
gas
that,
mileage you
hey,
could think
I was
of.
whipping that shit to high school and getting the honeys.
No, you weren't. But it was cracking though.
I had honeys in that whip.
I'll tell you. So look, I'll tell you my lineup of exactly how it went. I had Camaro.
Okay.
Then the first car I actually got on my own was the Mustang GT. So 2 muscle cars back to back. Then somehow it went from that to a 4x4 G-Wagon. went up crazy to the 4x4 G-Wagon.
Yep.
Then, you know, we had the Range Rover, the Autobiography.
Yep.
We had a Jeep. We had the McLaren. And then after that, it went to the Hellcat. Then it went to the G-Wagon, the regular G-Wagon. And then it went to the Lambo.
Yep.
Then the Maybach. And then the Escalade. And now the Porsche. Now
That's crazy. God damn. So you experienced like.
So this is my third supercar.
Damn near 15 cars.
Yeah, no, I'm very happy and blessed. Well, obviously, the first 3 or 4 cars were shared with my ex at the time, so I really can't take all the credit for those.
But let's just say you definitely worked your ass off to be able to experience these cars.
Oh yeah.
Because not everyone can just have these cars by doing nothing. So let's just start there.
But you've had some whips too.
Okay. I had
Camaro. So you had the Camry.
I had the Camry. Then it went to a Jeep. What?
The Camaro.
Oh, you're right. Oh shit, that was like my college car.
Yeah, the Camaro.
So that's how I got Catherine, with the Camaro.
Oh shit, yeah.
That was my first date with her.
Really?
Picked her up at the Camaro, took her to Nobu.
No, you didn't.
Didn't even eat sushi.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You took that Camaro to Nobu. You were looking off.
I did. I did.
She was embarrassed getting back in the car type shit.
No, my shit was fly though. My shit was two-toned.
The gray and black. That
shit was hard. It was
kind of cool.
Yep.
It was kind of cool.
Exotic.
It was cool.
So I had the Toyota Camry, then the Camaro, then the Jeep, then straight to the Lambo.
You went straight from the Lambo?
Straight to the Lambo. Jeep straight to the Lambo.
Jeep to Lambo is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then we had a Range Rover. Then we had Rolls Royce.
Oh.
And then we got the Tesla. And then, damn, what else? Oh, and then we got the Cullinan. And then
super hard.
The Urus, Lambo Urus.
Yours now?
Yep, Urus now.
Okay. And then Escalade.
And the Escalade. I feel like I'm missing a few, but.
Well, then now you have.
Now I have something
another
else.
Another supercar.
Yeah, another supercar.
So you're back to the supercar game.
Yes.
I'm very happy to welcome you back to the game, brother.
Yes, thank you.
It's been a long time coming. From the RV to the supercar.
Yep. So just know, fellas, we got some car content coming. Stay tuned. For all the ladies, hey, you can tune in as well.
So I want to talk about something really fast. Not really fast, but something that is serious because you asked about it when I first got to here, talking about what I was talking about someone passing away.
Yeah, I saw on your Snapchat the other day. I was busy doing things. I think I was with the kids.
Do you watch?
I couldn't watch.
Do you watch my shit?
A little bit.
You click right through my shit.
Your shit be long as hell.
Your shit be long as hell. Sometimes the motherfucker got 300 something snaps. I'm like, ain't no way nobody ain't. Anyways,
so again, I seen it and I was watching. I got to the important part.
So I was wondering what it was about.
And I just saw something like R.I.P. and I didn't know what time. I knew it was a serious situation, and it involved tattooing. And you mentioned how you got your back tattooed, and it was something along those lines. So can you explain?
My back, my stomach.
Oh, sorry,
but
your stomach.
I
want to get my back tattooed.
We both want to get our back tattooed. So what I had mentioned is basically a story that, and it was crazy because I got so, you would have thought that I was literally like my family member of how many DMs I got. And I understand why, but basically it's a story of a man. This is recent. I think it was January 20th or 22nd. I don't want to get all the facts wrong or say anything crazy just because someone did pass away, so I want to be as respectful as possible. But it's a story of a influencer from Brazil who actually passed away while going under anesthesia for a tattoo. And the reason why it was brought to my attention, obviously, is because I went under anesthesia.
Slow down before we get to you. Did it happen while he was doing it, or did he pass after the fact?
No, he passed before.
Before? How does that happen?
So what happened
before he got the tattoo on him?
Before they even touched him at all with the tattoos.
Whoa.
With the needle, the guns. So what happened is, basically the story is that within minutes of him going under, like right when he first got hit with the anesthesia and was going to sleep, he basically went into cardiac arrest and had a heart attack, and they, I guess, tried to get a cardiologist to get in there to revive him, and they just couldn't do it.
Wow. So
the two things that stuck out to me, and this is what I talked about on Snapchat, is that the fact that, first off, again, the only reason why everybody wanted me to comment on it and say something about it is because clearly I'm one of the few people you guys know and can have access to talk about it who really went through it, obviously. Because you guys might see it, like a lot of people have done it. Post Malone, Dirk, Lil Uzi, Offset, Odell Beckham, actors, athletes. So many people have done it, right? But I am someone who did it, right? And the thing about that is that when they put you under, they want to tattoo you almost like within minutes of you going under, because you have a limited time to do it, obviously, while being safe, whatever that means under anesthesia. So what had happened is he went into cardiac arrest, right? And within minutes. So it had to be within 10 minutes of him even going under.
Yeah.
So, bro, this
rain is it's raining hard, y'all.
Bro.
It is raining hard.
So the two things is that he either had an allergic reaction to the anesthesia, or something wasn't, like he had an underlying condition that wasn't looked into prior to him doing it. Again, I don't know how professional the setup was. I don't know how many years the anesthesiologist had under his belt.
Yeah.
But obviously it's a super sad story. And the thing is that, like, I just wanted to bring more awareness to it, because the thing I hate about this story so much is because, like, God forbid, God forbid that, like, something would happen to me when I went under, right?
Yeah.
I would have.
And mind you, everybody from me, mom, pops, his friends, everybody was like, bro, you're crazy. Like, it's not worth it. Don't do it. For whatever reason, like, no one can tell him otherwise, and he still did.
So I did it, and thank God I was okay. But the reason why I hate about that guy's story is because that, like, if that, God forbid, something would happen to me, I would have been the one floating around going viral. And he's almost like being used as like a, like, example, like dumb, stop doing that. And I hate that, because you don't even know really what could have happened. And at the end of the day, what I was talking about on Snapchat is that cosmetic tattoo under anesthesia is no different than a BBL. It's no different than getting your titties done, because you're doing something under anesthesia that you don't have to do. Right.
But I just feel like nowadays people pass for literally anything. Like, you can pass for walking your dog on the street.
Well, my thing is
it's that scary. Like, you just never know when your time is up.
Well, talking about anesthesia, it's like there's the BBL procedure is like the highest death rate of any cosmetic procedure on earth.
Yeah.
But how many times do you think people are stopping getting BBLs? No, you're not, because it's rare that something happens.
Of course.
But people aren't hating on the BBL world like they hate on the tattoo world.
Right.
Which is weird to me, because it's literally the same thing.
Right.
Of course, it's not necessary. Of course, you can get a tattoo awake, but it's not just like, oh my God, I can't take a tattoo pain, so I go under. It's convenience.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the fact that you can get something large done in one session. So you have one day where you basically dedicate to getting tattooed rather than 6, 7, 8 days.
Yeah.
And again, these type of sessions are 7, 8 hours. That means 7 to 8 days.
And let's also talk about it too.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times people hate on something that they can't afford.
Well, they don't want to do. Yeah.
Normally, they can't afford. And what you did was very expensive.
It is very expensive.
And not everyone is able to do it. So, and I'm sure a lot of people have looked into it like it's not normal. So yeah, when you did that shit, first of all, shit was scary.
Well, you guys,
and the way you did it though, like when I came in and was visiting you, like you had like 5 to 6 people in there with a doctor that was watching over you the whole time. So it did make me feel much more comfortable.
If you guys don't know, like halfway through my session, he popped up to check on me, and he was there for like the rest of the time, and he was there when I woke up and everything. So for you, was it just like, were you just like, what the fuck am I even looking at right now? Was it just crazy to see that?
Yeah, it was crazy. But like I said, like you had so many people in there, and everybody was like acting like it was normal, and they were just like confident in what was going on. Like I said, I was talking to the doctor. Majority of the time, he was right there chilling. He was just like, yeah, like this is easy. Like he's good. He kept checking on you. He was showing me. Like I was like, okay, so this is safe. You know what I mean? And then when you were done and you started to wake up, I was like, damn, this shit is like the real deal, because it took you some time to actually get back to yourself.
Yeah.
And that's how you know it was something serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, for you telling the story, that's very sad to hear. Our condolences go out to him and his family.
Yeah.
Definitely should not be making an example out of somebody like that. That's very.
Because imagine his wife is like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got the people out to be like basically being like, wow, look what happened to him. And then it's everyone's like, see, but it's like it shouldn't be that way, because again, it could happen to anybody, and regardless, this isn't going to stop people from doing the tattoo. Just like how it didn't stop people from getting BBLs, all the people that passed away. I just pray that, the right precautions and things are taking, into consideration when doing it. And I just hope that everybody is safe. That's it.
So for your next tattoo,
no.
Are you doing that?
So first off, also a side note, this isn't even 7-8 months ago. I don't know why he was talking out. It's crazy, because 7-8 months ago, we both were going to go in and get our backs done under anesthesia. And that is a fact.
I didn't commit. I was thinking about it, and I was scared as shit.
How you're thinking about it, but he had a whole fucking photoshopped plan of his back ready to go. But it fell out, which might have been meant to be.
Yeah.
It fell out. So I am still going to get my back done. I know you still want to get your back done.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting my back done. I've been wanting to get my back done for like 3 years now. It's so hard for me to commit to something like that, because one, anybody who says tattoos don't hurt, fucking lying.
I hate
lying. And mind you, I have a whole leg sleeve. When you see people walking around with leg sleeves, you know they went through some fucking pain. You know they can endure pain if they have a full leg sleeve. Sometimes you only see motherfuckers with their sleeve to their knee down, but if they get it above their knee, up by their crotch or their ass, you know they could take some pain. And I got that.
No, I got that.
I believe in myself. I can get my back tattoo. But I also, I don't know who can do my back, because I've dealt with a few different tattoo artists.
I have the guy for you.
I know. But, you just never know who you meet. And there's always people sending me, opportunities, and tattoo artists reaching out.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
Tell him.
Oh,
tell him.
Stop. So
no, tell him.
One is like not knowing who's gonna do my back. Two is really not knowing exactly what I want. Tell him what.
Tell him who you possibly could get tattooed.
I never said I was going to do that.
You said you were like you were thinking about it.
No, I never thought about that shit. Listen.
So crazy.
Two is not knowing what exactly I'm going to get, and then lastly is me really like falling through with that shit, because I know it's not gonna be one session. It may take 5 to 6, 7 sessions.
No, it's gonna take a minute. Well, I'm starting my back tattoo in 2 weeks at the crib, and I'm knocking it out session by. It's gonna be a fucking bitch, and I'm not looking forward to it, because I know the back hurts, but I'm just gonna knock it out and be real. First off, Sophia wasn't gonna let me do the session on my back anyways, and when I obviously was right when she was pregnant and stuff. She's just like, you're not doing that shit. You're an idiot. You're stupid. You're not fucking doing it. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, babe. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to do it regular raw, session
All right,
by
cool.
session
Well then,
on my back, and you can go through it with the same artist.
oh, I thought you were talking about. I was gonna say he could do it for you too.
If you don't say it, I'm gonna say it.
What?
Say it. Say you're fucking weird.
It doesn't matter. Like, who cares? Like, what
I
do
know
you
it's not.
mean?
I know it's not that crazy.
He just said it could have. Like, he was willing to do it. Like,
who was willing to do your back tat?
If I was looking for a tattoo artist, he said he could do it, and
Who are you talking about, Austin?
and I just said I'll keep you in mind.
And who are you talking about, Austin?
Yeah, that's it.
He's so weird, bro.
How am I weird?
You're just stalling.
Don't need to be said. Like, it's just whatever.
Just say it, because it's not crazy. It's weird. You made it weird.
No, you made it weird
No,
because
you
you always
made
trying to
it weird.
expose me. You're always
No,
trying to bring shit out of me.
Exposing. I'm not even exposing.
You just stay the fuck over there, bro.
Bro, say it, Joe. Catherine's boyfriend was gonna tattoo him. Okay,
He was not going to tattoo me. He said he could if I was looking for a tattoo artist. That's
you
simple.
are
That was
looking
it.
for one.
Okay, yeah, but when I really thought about it, I was like, that's a little weird.
Is
like,
it?
no disrespect.
Is it though?
Her dude tattooing me and me having a piece on my back forever from a dude that she was with. Yeah, I don't. Sorry, guys. I just no disrespect. No disrespect, but I'm good. I'm good. He is a good tattoo artist, though. I'm gonna give him that. Like he has good work.
I wanted to see his work.
Yeah, I can show you his work.
You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to go with him, you can go with my guy, dope, fire, from our hometown. Actually, knocked on my legs.
Okay.
He's quick, and the vibe is hella cool. He's hella professional, older, chilling, and I think you should not start knocking it out. Okay.
Think about it, bro. Like, I'm walking around, people are like, "Yo, that back piece is sick. Who did your work?" Oh, my ex-boyfriend did it.
That sounds
My
crazy.
ex's boyfriend did my back.
That
That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
It sounds.
And imagine like, knock on wood, that something happens and like they don't end up working out, or whatever the case is, and I guys got his back piece on me. Exactly. Like, no. Like,
Hey, good
maybe
work.
it'd be different. Let me clarify. It'd be different if they've been together for a while.
It's locked,
They were
super locked in.
They were married, locked in. We were all kicking it. Everybody's just chilling together, and then he does it. That's way different than
So
like
if
him doing it
you
now.
don't say, let's just say you procrastinate like you always do, and you don't get tatted for another 2 years. Let's just say, and they're locked in at this point.
Yeah,
2
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah.
Will you revisit the conversation?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, but I'm already gonna have my back done by then, so.
You've been saying that for 2 years now, so we'll see.
All right.
So one of the last things I wanted to talk about real quick is that, first off, today I answered this on Snapchat. People asked me, who is Austin dating?
Oh God,
It's so confusing,
bro.
So no, let me tell you something.
No, let me.
Can I
let
say
me
what
start by
I
saying
see? Can I
something.
just say what I see?
No. Let me first.
Oh God.
So, I know you remember. I think this is one of our first podcasts or second podcast. I mentioned that now that I am single,
Yes.
and I am ready to mingle, that I would love to create content with other people on Snapchat or
How did I
just in
know
general.
that you were just gonna create some type of lie?
A lie? How is that a lie?
To make it seem like I'm really not fucking with nobody. Let me tell you. Can I just tell you what the fuck I see?
Listen.
They're
No,
commenting.
no,
we
no,
all see
no.
the same thing.
Hey,
The posts say it all.
hey,
The post.
get up with your fur coat, bro. Get the fuck up.
The posts say it all.
That's fine. The post can say whatever it
Side
says.
angle, not really showing face. Hey, look, guys, I'm looking.
And
I'm,
I said
I'm with
that.
the-
I said
I'm with Lil Fine shit right now.
Hey,
I'm with Lil Fine.
That's
shit right
fine
now.
because I said I'm never gonna like introduce
That's not
or
content.
or announce it unless it's for real.
You want it, Ray?
And so listen to me. So again, yes, you guys will see the opposite gender in my content, and she may be bad, or most likely she will be bad, and that's okay because
That's
I
not
am
what
single.
we're talking about, Austin. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking
Damn,
about.
I'm single, bruh.
I know. I'm not saying.
Let
you're not
me
single.
rock.
I'm not saying.
Let me get my feet wet.
I'm not saying you're not single. I'm not saying you're cuffed. I'm not saying you have anything.
Okay,
But what I'm
okay.
saying is, I'm commenting on what we're all seeing.
Okay, that's fine.
And what we're seeing, I'll give you a perfect example of the
I love to
opposite.
keep people on their toes. I love to keep people wondering what's going on.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example of the exact opposite of what you're doing.
Okay.
Ray, you can clarify on this. Has anybody ever
He
seen?
about to say some bullshit.
Has anybody ever seen or heard of a story when a girl is upset with the guy that they're talking to, they're beefing or whatever? say they stop talking for a second, it's an on and off situation, whatever it is. She goes and posts a picture at like dinner and like has like a guy's arm on the side, or like Rolls Royce seats in the back. And you know why they post that? Because they want to get the guy what, Ray? Jealous, mad. Austin is doing the same thing but the opposite. So we're all wondering, who are you trying to get mad? Like
you calling me thirsty?
I'm not calling you thirsty. I'm saying you're throwing little things like, oh, I'm with the little girl. I'm with some shit right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on a date. That's not content, brother. That's not content.
That is content, brother.
You might make content late at night, but that's not the content we're seeing. That's not content. So we want to know.
I'm answering this call, by the way. Hey, mama.
Hey, so what happened? What's Jerry?
Oh, they picked her up. Everything is good. She was happy. Me and Landon are shooting a podcast right now, though. You want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Landon's bringing up some bullshit right now. He's talking about my single life and me posting ladies on Snapchat.
Yeah, you better get back to that.
All right, I'll call you after.
Love you.
I love you, mama.
Love you.
Bye. Yeah, it's content. And like I said, I'm not sure how long I'll be single. Hopefully not forever. And you guys will see me bring in people into my content.
Bro, I can't.
So the reason why, listen,
your content argument is crazy.
No, listen, because this is where I'm getting with it. That's where I'm getting at.
Where?
So right now it's just pictures here and there of you not knowing who it is.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
It'll slowly turn into me bringing them into the content, and you actually get to see their personalities, because I don't want to do that yet, because people always tie me to, it could be my cousin and people are going to be like, oh, that's his new girlfriend. You see what I'm saying? So I'm slowly trying to like introduce people to the idea that it could be somebody that I'm creating content with. That's the goal.
I'm just gonna let.
I'm taking baby steps with it, man.
We're gonna let you fucking. We're gonna let you rock out. I have a couple questions though, just as your brother. Okay.
No, like, you know what's funny?
What's funny
is, you know, go ahead.
I'm not gonna dig into it any further. We all know you're lying, but anyways, now let's just talk about you in the dating scene, because people were asking me on Snapchat today, so I was intrigued to ask you.
Yeah.
I just have a question, just a couple questions off the top of the dome from me to you.
Yeah.
Younger brother, older brother. What is?
Why are you sitting up, by the way? Why are you sitting like that?
Because you got me, my blood boiling with the lying. So, what is a must-have of a potential girlfriend? What is something that a trait or something she has to have to date you?
Okay. You really want to know? I'm going to just go number one.
Yeah, like what's the most valuable thing to you?
She has to love the kids the way I love my kids.
Amen.
Like, that is probably number one for me.
Okay.
Right? Because it's going to take a certain type of woman to be able to accept that I have 3 kids. Because let's be real. 3 kids is a lot. Like, I know I'm not going into this dating world like just young single dude chilling. No, like, I have a whole family, bro.
And they have to know what's up.
Yeah, and they have to be not only accepting of it, but loving.
Amen. Okay. Now, what is? So that's because I view that as something that's like you wouldn't really be able to find out off the rip, obviously. Right?
Off the rip is tough, bro.
So off the rip, though.
Because, no, okay, go ahead.
Just hear me out. What is the most attractive trait a woman could have? Let's start with that. That's
look-wise?
See, it's motherfucker shallow, gang.
No, I was going to say.
Motherfucker shallow.
No. It got to be looks. It got to be what? What are we talking about?
Do both. Physical. Start physical first, because that's what you like. Start physical.
No, because I was going to say, as I'm getting older, that shit's starting to fade away. Like, obviously, I got to be attracted to him, right? But that's not the number one thing I look for now. Like, that's not.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, bro, that's all I cared about. I was shallow back then. I can admit that.
Okay.
And it was bad for me because girl could be beautiful and have nothing else going on. I'll be like, she's the one.
Yeah.
Right?
Many make that mistake.
Yeah, I am a lover boy, and I was like, damn, she is so bad. I just have to have her forever.
Okay.
So now that I'm older, right, and I experienced a lot in my life, I know exactly what I'm looking for. So if you want to talk about looks,
most attractive thing physically a woman could possibly have to you.
shallow would be the body, and I'm not a big body guy like I mentioned before. I don't really care about a big ass or big titties, right? Why are you looking at me like that? I'm a face card guy. Gotta have pretty face, and if I'm looking at the face, the smile might be number one for me.
Okay. So
Lips, teeth, gotta hit.
number one.
Number one.
Now, personality-wise, what is the most attractive trait that a woman
man.
could have? Just one. Just one. The most attractive thing.
I think joyful would be the word. Like young spirited, like to have fun, love to laugh.
Okay. So she can't just
That's
be like a
huge.
Debbie Downer or someone who's not.
No,
trying to have
because think about
fun.
me. Like, I'm crazy. I'm outgoing. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. Like, she has to not match my energy, but she got to come close. And
Okay.
she got to be willing to have fun and laugh. And, like, if you're not laughing at my jokes, and
It's cooked.
get the fuck out of here.
Okay. So now, what's an absolute? I just can't do it. Okay. Physical
Physical?
and non-physical. Let's start with physical.
Physical? Probably a BBL.
Don't you fucking disrespect.
Oh, no, not like that,
Don't
bro.
you
I just want you to know that does
disrespect-
not come to my mind when I say BBL.
He knows my baby mama has a BBL.
Okay.
That's so crazy. And first of all, don't ever disrespect the young BBL queens out there. Okay?
I'm
There's a
not.
lot of beautiful, and you ain't never felt a nice BBL. You don't know. You're the
Then
type.
I don't want
You're
to.
the
I
type.
don't
You're
want
the
to.
type
I
who's
like
like
natural.
You're the type to still think a BBL does not feel real. See, he's that type. He's gonna think it fucking is just rubber and rock hard.
It definitely is.
It's not. Trust me, brother.
Hey, I've experienced BBL, and that shit was weak.
You know, because she went to TJ.
That's
shit. That's what happened.
That shit did not move.
It was brick booty.
Brick booty.
Okay, fine.
Again, no disrespect to BBL girls. Like, you know, you
I'm
got
telling-
it because you feel like you needed it, and that's fine. Whatever makes you happy, good for you.
I'm telling
But for
Sophia when we
me,
get home.
not for me.
Now, what's an absolute?
And you know what bothers me? No, the whole time out. What kills me is when the woman is actually beautiful that goes and gets a BBL. What are you doing? Do you realize you are so beautiful that you don't even need that shit? You don't even need a crazy body with a beautiful face.
Clip farming at your finest. Let me tell you something. You can't begin to get in the mind of a woman who chose to enhance her body because you don't know.
Clip farming has
You don't know what their insecurities are, what their thought process, and you can't.
Well, I'm just letting them
ever
know. I'm
say
just letting them know.
what another person wants to do.
I'm
is
just
to
letting
make
them
them
know.
feel better
Baby
about
girl.
themselves.
Your beautiful face is all you need.
Okay. So now,
Hey, your confidence should be at an all-time high. When you're beautiful, you don't need nothing else. Just know that.
Okay.
And you got guys like me just waiting for you to come along the way.
okay. Well, when you get the itty bitty cheeks, come there. He's waiting for you.
Hey, actually, I'm not a big body guy.
I
I
know.
can have little titties and little butt, but if you got crazy face,
They say the ones who like the itty bitties got the itty bitty.
You got me fucked up.
That's what
You
they
got me
say.
fucked
That's what they say. They don't want to work with that extra meat. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
fucked up.
Okay. So, what's a no-no for the personality? Something that's absolutely like, fuck, get the fuck out of here.
When they just dry as shit. Have you ever experienced that?
Just dry? Yo,
Just
that's
super dry.
That's terrible. But that's not the worst
Just like
for me.
like old soul, like
just dry. Like, not really funny.
no, just don't like to like do nothing, like not
Yeah.
have fun. Not like to laugh, not to do shit. That shit bothers the shit out of me.
I'm gonna give you these two because this is a way I can talk about this. Just the other ones I can't. I don't want to talk about because of respect for Sophia. But these two things I absolutely always hated. Obviously, no one wants someone who's just boring and just not doing anything fun and just fucking just off. Okay, but the two things I always hated the most, that were the most absolute non-negotiable, it's cut, is one is rude to like workers, waiters, like people that are like service
oh, you're
people.
talking about like
That's a
life
personality
things?
though. That's
Yeah,
a personality
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
you,
yeah.
I know you've been around people
yeah.
like that, guys and girls who are just
Yeah.
like rude. Like that's the most ugliest fucking trait
I
in
think
the
that
world
one,
to me.
and then also like rude to your family. Like, you seen that? I've experienced like
Yeah, I was reading
a
your
girl
family's
being
back.
rude to their parents. Like, that shit is off to me.
Now, the second one I hate that I just never could deal with is being over a certain level of bougie. I cannot, because
Oh, when they feel like they're Beyonce.
it's just like I don't
Those
give
are
a
the
fuck how
worst.
elevated we came from. I can still be in a hoopty eating top ramen out a couple
Going
noodles
to
in the
Taco Bell.
passenger.
I go to Taco Bell
If you
once a
tell me
week.
you can't smack Taco Bell, you got to get the fuck out of here. That
You
shit
know-
sounds crazy.
You know what's crazy? The
What?
other day, this is a true story.
Mhm.
A girl tried to tell me that she was too good for Cheesecake Factory.
Oh,
I said, baby girl, Cheesecake Factory is top 3 on my list.
he does
If
love
you don't
that.
like the brown bread with the butter,
that
baby,
shit do smack.
you cannot be in my whip.
That's why shout out to Sophia. Sophia got Birkins and Birkins, and she's eating Taco Bell with me. Say I don't give a fuck. I'll smack that shit.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a real one.
I'm saying.
That is a real one.
She's
right there.
putting chalupas inside the Birkin to keep them hot.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? That shit,
that's wifey.
That shit
That's
goes
wifey.
crazy.
Shout out to Sophia, y'all. By the way, we gotta get Sophia on the pod, man. We're gonna get Sophia on the pod.
We do. It's a little challenging, you know what I'm saying, with the newborn and
I
stuff.
know.
It's a little challenging.
How's she
but
doing, by the way? How's she doing with everything?
She's doing great. Obviously, I feel like every woman's gonna experience some type of postpartum something.
Yeah.
And I feel like she doesn't really have the postpartum depression, I could say, but I know that she's dealt with postpartum anxiety, which is like her just because she's already a hypochondriac. So that type of person mixed with postpartum and things that you can't
it's
control
tough.
with the woman body and the hormones and just so much stuff that goes on that we can never even fucking relate to.
Yeah.
Obviously she's dealt with that, but I am happy to say for myself is like me as a partner and as a father, the way that I've went about this whole situation with the baby and with Saya and having the night nurse. And it's funny because I think we should talk about this because the night nurse situation is always a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
A lot of the people don't even have kids, or the younger crowd are like, night nurse, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Struggling is part of the fucking game.
Yeah.
No, the fuck it's not.
Yeah.
If you literally, like, we know someone personally to us who had a baby and within 4 or 5 months, a boy, the mom and the son had to check into a rehab center for the mom.
Right.
Like literally, because the postpartum depression got so bad and it was just bad. And what the parents found out from talking to the doctors and the therapist at the center was that postpartum depression, the biggest link to postpartum depression is what? Lack of sleep. Lack of sleep is the worst thing for
I can see that.
postpartum depression. So what the night nurse allows for us to do, my girl gets 10 hours of sleep every night.
Yeah.
Wakes up running to get Saya, excited to be a mom.
That's what's about.
And that
That's
is a
what it's about.
blessing because
Yeah.
you already know how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it is with Elle. I know how it was with Soul. I didn't have the night nurse.
Yeah.
When you guys aren't sleeping, that's when you guys have problems in your relationship.
Yeah.
That's when you're snappy. That's when you just aren't your best
But not only
self.
that, it's a full-time job.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Like on top of people's real jobs.
Bro, you're just not your
Bro, I remember
yourself.
that life was crazy,
Bro,
bro.
everyone knows that. When Soul, bro, when first born, I was calling everybody like to try to come help because I'm like, this shit is crazy. And I
Bro,
was so stressed out,
See,
bro.
that's why I keep saying, like,
It's
doing
crazy.
it all over again, I salute you because that was tough, bro. I remember that. Catherine would breastfeed, and then when it got super late, like, I want to say, like, man, I would say, like, midnight to 1 a.m., they would wake up, right? And then I would, like, she would wake me up because I would fall asleep a little early. She would wake me up, and I'd be like, I got him. I'll walk around the bed, be trying to get him to go back to sleep. It'd be an hour go by, 2 hours go by. It'd be 3 a.m, me up, trying to put Alea still to sleep, bro.
Parents out there, bro, y'all know exactly
Like,
what we're
and
talking
then
about.
and then I probably would go to sleep at 4 and then get back up at like 6, 7. So it'd be like spurts, 2 hours here, 1 hour there, 2 hours there. So I know exactly
and
what
the
you're
only
saying.
thing worse than not sleeping is interrupted sleeping.
Exactly,
When you're
that's what I'm
sleeping,
saying.
waking up, sleeping, it's you literally feel fucking sick afterwards.
Yeah.
So I'm so blessed, and I think one of my biggest flex is not the cribs, it's not the jewelry, it's not the fucking cars, it's the fact that I fully retired my girl and allowed her to have the best mom fucking experience that you can have. That is
Amen.
truthfully one
Salute
of my
to
biggest
that.
flexes.
Not only that, but I also feel like you do a good job of still trying to keep the relationship fresh. Meaning, I know you came here tonight and you said, hey, can we try to finish at a certain time because you were going to take her on a date after.
Yes.
So I salute you because I feel like that's very important to do.
Thank you. Because
Yes.
obviously, like, we're working most of the day. As soon as I wake up, I'm doing something with social media or some type of meeting or some type of management, blah, blah, blah. Then we have the podcast. Then we have all this planning, all that stuff to do that, you know, Sophia is really like, from the night nurse, she gets Saya sometimes 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning, 8 in the morning, all the way until 8 at night, nonstop. And the thing about Sophia is I'm so thankful to have her in my life because her as a mom she is such a hands-on. Saya is just so fucking blessed too, but she's such a hands-on parent that she's almost never on her phone from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
That's crucial.
She literally is reading, doing cards, contrast cards, tummy time, playtime, music, like nonstop, where like Saya's getting the best of everything. And I know that the lifestyle that we create together allowed that. Sophia is fully retired, being a mom to her first child and chilling. And talking about that is I promised myself and I promised Sophia that I would do my best to like make her feel like she still has a life, because doing that shit all day and then going to sleep, and then sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes I'm out all day, I don't want to fucking go out afterwards. I don't want to go on a date, but I know that it makes a big difference for her because all she did was take care of the baby for 12 hours straight and was home. You know
Having a good mother to your kids is probably the most important thing in life, bro.
No, it is.
Like when you are in a relationship and you decide to have a baby, just fellas out there, please, 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 please make sure that you are going to have someone that's actually going to take care and be a good mother to your kids. And obviously,
regardless
vice versa,
if you guys work out or not.
And obviously, vice versa for the ladies out there like that. You guys have it way worse because, as we all know, right? There's a lot of fathers that are not in their kids' life still to this day. And it's sad, very sad to see.
That's crazy.
And so, again, that is an important topic you brought up because for me, I feel like I got very, very lucky. And I am super blessed because I was so young going into that. That was definitely not a thought of mine. I literally just went with the flow. And I hope for the best. And
got blessed.
I got blessed. And amen. And shout out to the mother of my kids because she is one hell of a mother, and I'll always be thankful for her for that.
Shout out to Catherine, and shout out Igor for the tattoo you're about to do on my brother. So now to close out this podcast, it's already fucking cold now.
Exactly.
It's already fucking.
So you should have felt it.
It's already cold.
Fuck
to
you.
close out the fucking podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. Episode 9 of Outside Voices Podcast.
Are you still going on your date? You should
yeah,
go.
Yeah, I need to fucking go.
You
If I
should
get in
go
trouble.
with that coat on.
No, I'm not going with this fucking coat. It was itchy the whole fucking time.
Damn, I wish I had a date so we could go on a double date.
It was so crazy, bro. Let me guys tell you
Wait,
something how the
hold
fuck
up.
I get treated over here. This shit, $2,500 or really $5K. Got it on sale. He actually like really fucks with this.
Damn, my
Spent
shit
a lot
kind
of
of
money
popping
on it.
right now.
This shit, dog sleeping on it, peeing on it. He got this as a costume for his fucking RV character, and this is what he put me in. It doesn't even fucking fit me.
Damn.
Shit smells like piss. His shit luxury Givenchy. This shit fucking Harley Davidson is crazy. This shit is not fair. It's itchy too. I'm ready to take this shit off.
Nah, I don't have nobody.
What?
I was gonna say like one day we should try to do a double date if I like ever come across somebody.
I'm not double dating with you.
Why?
I'm not.
That'll be lit. That'll be the first time we've ever done that.
I'm not. No, I'm not double dating with you.
Do you think Sophia got friends?
Not for you.
Sophia, you got a friend for me? Just as friends, like not even trying to like cuff or just to go, just to take on a little, just get some food. So you gotta go? You leaving me?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Hey, by the way, did I tell you the story about the girl at Equinox? Not the girl, but the grandma?
The one you gamed up?
No, bro. The one I gamed up. No, she gamed me up. She tried to spit game at me.
A grandmother?
A grandma.
Was she nice?
She was 80.
Was she nice?
You know what she tried to say?
What?
Age is just a number. She pulled that on me.
Whoa.
She said, listen, you know, I know you're younger than me. I was like, obviously. But age is just a number. And I was like, it is, but you're 80. Like, what are we talking about? She's just like, listen. She said, this is the kicker. She said, sit down real quick, 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
She said, this is the kicker. She said, you know, we're not younger anymore. I'm like, I'm still young. You not. She was like, we don't got a date. We could just have fun.
Whoa.
I said, You nasty. You at Equinox saying this? I know I'm not the only one. But then I thought about it. I said, one night stand.